If you feel that your car is sagging in the rear end, you'll want to replace your leaf spring. Hi, I'm Barbara Terry with AutoMD. Your leaf springs will wear out over time, but if you drive rough, it'll happen sooner rather than later.
Parts and tools needed. For this project, you will need the following parts. Leaf springs. It's also a good idea to have some extra bushings, U-bolts, washers, and shackles in case any of these need replacement as well. You will also need the following tools: floor jack, jack stands, drive ratchet, set of sockets, a torque wrench, pliers, set of wrenches, breaker bar, large pry bar. Your own vehicle's components and parts may differ, so always refer to your vehicle's owner's manual for details. For your safety, we recommend wearing safety glasses, latex gloves, and closed-toed shoes when working on your vehicle. Park your vehicle on a level surface. This will ensure your car will not roll or lean when lifting it with a jack. The use of an aftermarket jack can work much quicker than a manufacturer's. Secure the vehicle with jack stands on both sides for safety before starting any work on the underside of your vehicle. Locate the leaf springs under the vehicle and mount it on each side of the rear axle. Look for a broken leaf. Support the rear axle with a floor jack close to the spring that is damaged. Remove the lower bolt from the shock absorber. Next, lower the axle some to relieve pressure and remove the U-bolts and spring retainer bracket. If your springs are mounted on top of the axle, don't allow the rear axle to hang from any hoses or cables. Loosen the rear shackle bolts and support the leaf spring with a jack stand. Remove the front and rear eye bolts of the leaf spring. Remove the leaf spring. Insert the front bushing of the new leaf spring into the front mounting bracket. Install the front eye bolt and nut. Make sure the bolt is facing inward. Now you can place the rear bushing into the rear shackle. Loosely attach the rear eye bolt and nut. Next, install the U-bolts and retainer bracket. Snug down the nuts, but do not tighten. Attach the lower shock mount to the axle bracket. Finally, lower the vehicle to the ground and torque all of the nuts and bolts to the manufacturer's specifications.
Finally, I would recommend replacing the leaf spring on the other side as well. On behalf of AutoMD, I'm Barbara Terry with how to replace your leaf spring.